Go.
Cheers, everyone. Welcome to the Texas Toast Podcast. Everyone is in for a huge treat for this episode. I've got multiple guests. First, I want to welcome Carlos Alvarez from the Azteca Ranch Music Group is here. Vinny Tovar is here. Jerry DeLeon is here. We got one other person that's going to be joining us. And Carlos, I want to start with you. I was so excited with when we had our first visit. I was so intrigued with your excitement, the projects that you have working on, and how and future current projects, the artists that you have, and how all of this is tying into Texas country. So just kind of briefly discuss what you're doing there.
Well, first, thank you so much, Helen, you and the team, Kyle, Texas Toast, for having us. It's been an incredible ride for me these last 30 years. First as a musician, now as a record executive these last 15 years. And, been born and raised south side of San Antonio, been exposed to everything that, Texas does music-wise. And, now launching with the company, we worked on the Spanish stuff, Norteño Banda, but then launching about 10 months ago, 8 months ago, around there, Azteca Ranch Music, and basically, working with some incredible Texas country artists, and some of them happen to be Latino, and that's a cool thing, right? And you had our good friend Sonny Salcedo on, and I say that laughingly because he's a hoot. Love talking with him, and we can spend hours talking. Him and I, for all these years we've been working together. So thank you so much for the invite, and we're here to talk more about the projects. It's Texas country, it's country, so, mainly in English, but we have a couple of things that we do in Spanish. So it's a very unique, blend that we're doing, and it's a lot of fun. And we're excited to just, give audiences a ton of music.
I know. I'm excited for that. Well, y'all gave us everybody got together. And let me welcome Jack is here with us now. So we've got Jack Mason, Vinny Tovar, Jerry DeLeon. Also, Sonny was a part of the project. Enrico from Ken Fo is anybody going to
Yes.
San Antonio. All of y'all got together. And I think that's a great example of what's going on right now. And y'all did it at Stormy Cooper's.
Yes, yes, working with Stormy and Will and all the crew down there in Houston area, they're a lot of fun. They're just incredible musicians and incredible crew. And I had been telling everybody months back, and even Sonny, just like, man, I gotta find a track where I can put all of y'all on. Something. I don't care if it's a cover. We got to figure it out. Something cool.
Mm-hmm.
Just get everybody together. And he had mentioned one or two, and one of them was, anybody going to San Antonio. I'm like, oh. You know what I mean? Great.
That was
That's
good.
perfect.
It was good. Mm-hmm.
So a great new version of it, and bringing everybody's different color. I don't know. I can't remember if Sonny said the story, but I remember all of us were in a group chat one afternoon. All of a sudden, Rico like put us on a group chat. He goes, well, he sings a piece of the song, and he just basically said, well, I'm not going to San Antonio because you guys didn't invite me to this. And we all started laughing, all of us on the group chat. They go, dude, you're going to Stormy's anywhere anyway, get on the track. And that's just basically, it was just a lot of fun. The vibe, the energy, and everybody bringing their own different color, right, to the track. And it's just a lot
Yes.
of fun.
Yes. And so, Carlos, you brought all these artists together, all the artists that are here with me on the podcast, Jerry, Vinny, and Jack, and also Sonny is a part of the music group. So, Jerry, I'll start with you. So, where are you from and kind of what's your background?
So I always say I'm from Pleasanton because that's what kind of where I was raised and stuff. But my dad always calls me out where he's like, "You're from the west side of San Antonio," because I was born and I was there till I was like 5 years old, and then I moved out to Pleasanton, and that's kind of where I feel I'm from. But my dad thinks otherwise. But yeah, I'm from the Pleasanton area, born in San Antonio though.
And music wise, what is your passion with music and your background?
Well, I mean, I grew up listening to everything. My dad's from Monterrey. He's from Mexico. So I grew up listening to all the Spanish stuff, Ramon Ayala, Vicente Fernandez, all that stuff. But then in Pleasanton, it's a hick town. So that's how I grew into country music and liking country music. And, so I kind of have like a blend of both. Yeah, but I still listen to both, and I love both. I love all music, but, mainly the norteño Spanish music and the country music, but I
Mm-hmm.
appreciate that for sure.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. And so, Jack, where are you coming from with us today? Where are you at?
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for having me here. Thanks
Hello.
for having us here. It's a pleasure to be on the show, and it's curious because I know the boys. We always get together and have fun, but it's fun to do these podcasts because I always learn a little bit from each of them. So my parents were missionaries. I was born in Brazil. The city I was born, stayed there very shortly. My parents used to have a trailer where they used to travel all around, so I spent a good amount of my life doing that. And music was in absolutely everything we did. Devotion, inspiration, witnessing,
Oh,
get-togethers, you name it. And back in the day, country music and gospel music used to go hand in hand. And so
absolutely.
that's 100% my roots and my influences in what I carry with me music wise.
Oh, I love that. And so, Vinny, what's up with you? How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. I'm from the southeast side of San Antonio. I also write a lot and produce a lot still here in the southeast side of San Antonio. And I'd say my biggest influences are a lot from around here. My dad and his brothers had a Tejano band in the early mid '90s, and they had it for a very long time. And they transitioned in the early 2000s to country music. So a lot of my influence is a big mix of, I would say, a lot of what this Tejano stuff is now. Um, and I don't think I really have that Tejano sound, but I definitely have the background from where I'm from. I'm very proud to be from San Antonio. I'm very proud to
Hmm.
be a Latino in country music. So I'd say it's a big mix. I grew up. My first little band I ever had was actually like a heavy metal little band I had like back in middle school. So I think
Oh,
I went full circle now to where I'm at, and being in the country, being in the country music now. So,
that's
yeah.
awesome. I love hearing these stories. And so, Carlos, how are we? Okay, so you're working with all these guys in the music. What are some of the plans coming up?
Um, Kind of taking some of the strategies that we've done over here on the Spanish End for all these years, working with norteño and banda and mariachi music and some Tejano, and kind of bring it over here. First and foremost, the song. The song is important. So the guys songwriting with people, we've been working with different writers all over. And there's a young lady out of Waco that, incredible songwriter that all the guys have been working with to just write more material. Amongst themselves, they've been writing more material. So it's always first the song. We want that. We want a great song. From there, record. So honestly, we want material. We want more as a label. We want to put so we can program long lead. And currently, right now, Vinny's got something coming out this week, actually. And then Jack had a single come out last week as well, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. Jerry's got an album coming out in October. But all the guys right now are tracking original Christmas songs. So we've got that as
Oh,
well
it's
coming
that
on.
time.
Yeah, exactly. But we're already looking at Q1 2025, for stuff to, program and release. I mean, one of the things this digital world has completely, taken over how we consume every day, anything and everything, right? So one of the things that, as a company we want to do is have more music for fans to enjoy. That's one. Number two, video as well. So a lot of the music releases that the guys are putting out, the entire artist roster, will have video as well. So our goal is to just give audiences, especially in the region, just something to enjoy from all the artists and more collaborations.
Yes, that was my question.
Mhm.
Collaborations, will we see more of those
Tons.
with this great group? Y'all are just amazing.
Tons. You're gonna see, probably Jack with Vinny or Vinny with Sonny and Jerry with Jack and da 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 da. Within the area with people outside the company. We've been having conversations with different artists all around, and it's like, hey, come have some fun. Rico's a good example. Join
Yes.
me on the track with San Antonio. So we're going to be doing a lot of that too. You'll see much more. There's one or two country tracks that the guys are working on that will have some people jump on, but then also Q1 we'll see some releases with other artists as well.
That is so exciting because if it's only an indicator, just with this little bit, the past 8, 10 months that's gotten started, I can't wait to see what the future holds with the projects and the single releases. And will some of those be going to country Texas country radio?
Oh yeah, actually,
Yes.
funny thing is,
Yes.
Jax, if she was a country song single, just went to Texas Country Radio.
Oh, I've
Vinny's
got to
is,
look.
yeah.
Okay.
Then
Shame
Vinny's,
on me.
no, no, no. Vinny's is also going out probably this week.
Okay.
Jerry's in October. Sonny's hot sauce, I think, was
Oh my
shipped
God.
out. Yeah, that's a good.
It is going to radio.
Yeah, yeah. And
It's
Sundance
on
did it.
streaming.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. I was going to
So,
text him and ask him about that. I
and
didn't want to get
then
too nosy.
no, not at all. Not at all. We'll probably ship out the Christmas songs, I'd say, second or third week of October, just to get everybody get prepped. You know what's
Yes.
going on. And I just forgot to mention too. Vinny's got something he's working on with a lady up here in Nashville, and that's Aubrey Rodriguez. That's Johnny Rodriguez's daughter.
Oh, wow.
So he has a collab in the mix there as well. That's gonna be a lot of fun. I don't want to like give too much because it's a cool
I
surprise.
know. I know.
It's
You're
a
given just enough for us to look
Sounded
forward
too much.
to. Yes. I mean, we got Christmas to look forward to, and then I can't wait to see what's going to happen after the first of the year. Have you ever wondered how artists like Treaty Oak Revival, Red Clay Strays, and Aaron Watson maintain the high quality and high demand for their merchandise? CH Lone Star Promo is the answer. Created in Texas to serve Texas artists, and they're currently offering 15% off on all merch orders from musicians. Visit chlonestarpromo.com to get started and tell them Texas Toast sent you.
I was reading the other day that it takes at least $1 million to break an artist. That's a ton of change, and it can feel overwhelming. But with social media leveling the playing field, you just need an effective strategy to release your music. Check out Release Rocket to ensure your single does not die after release day. You've already put time, effort, and tons of money into writing and recording your album. Let the guys at Release Rocket keep your new release alive.
Any chance of like how touring? Do y'all get together and tour together?
There's been a couple of things that we've worked on, but one of the things we want to do first quarter of next year is also branch into the whole region. So I know Jack's real busy, usually in North Texas, right, Jack?
Yes.
Yeah, tell us
It's
about
been
about your shows and your schedule. Yes.
It's been I've been very blessed ever since I signed with Azteca because they do all of the portion that Carlos was mentioning. So all the recordings, getting us into the radio. I used to do that on my own. Like, when the artists don't have a record label, they just self-manage and they go ahead and do it on their own. And now I have Azteca run that side and they do it so well. So it's a blessing. And I've been doing this for a living for at least the past 10 years, and it's been very, very busy. I get to do this at least 6, 7 days a week, and sometimes I have to say no to shows so I can rest the voice. And I have a son
Mhm.
too, so you get time to spend with the family. But it's been very busy, and I can't wait till we hit those radio stations and start going on the road and touring and doing bigger shows. So I think that's the plan. I'm hearing Carlos say, and I think we're very much aligned with our ideas in that sense.
And the current radio single that you have out, I am so sorry I missed that. What is the name of it?
If she was a country song, yeah, it's a super fun, upbeat song. Just talking about a girl that likes to have fun and the way she dances and the way she, we bring a lot of the country elements together, like two-stepping and the fiddle. It's just a very down-home country song,
Nice.
kind
And
of
so then
90s, if you will.
yeah, and that's such a big trend right now. So as soon as we get off here, I've got to before I hit the boat, I got to check that out or check it out on the
I
boat.
love you for that already.
I
And
know.
for other things too.
I am usually so on top of radio releases, and this one got by me. Vinny, now what do you got going on with release?
Uh, this Friday, I have a song called Gator Boots coming out that I was writing this song with I actually have an accordion player that plays with me. His name is Mike Aguilar, and we've been sitting around writing songs. And on this next upcoming album that's coming out in the next year, he's helped me write a lot. And a lot of my past stuff has been a lot of solo writing that I've done, and it's been a lot of like down, sad songs. So I I told Carlos, was like, I really want to try to make a shift and try to just stop writing as many sad songs as I used to. I mean, because I can figure those out. So I got with Mike and I was like, yeah, we should write about a guy who's, getting off of work and he's, just wants to put his boots on and go out, have some drinks, dance. And then he's like, well, what does this guy do? And then we ended up just describing me. So this song's kind of about a little fun track
I love it.
about me, being from the southeast side of San Antonio and just wanting to get dressed up and go have some drinks with some friends and just looking for fun, not trying to cause no problems or anything like that. So I'm very excited.
Put on his gator boots.
Let me put on my gator boots. Yeah,
See, that's in my wheelhouse. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Yes. So yeah, same thing with Jack was saying. Everything with Azteca Ranch with Carlos. I've been working with Carlos since before I was with the ranch. I had my solo kind of independent label that Carlos just helped me out with, and ever since, the biggest thing I told him was like, I want to start pushing these songs to radio. So thankfully, this next one, hopefully, we get to see some good work. It'd be something different that probably one of the first things I've done different in a while. So I'm excited to see what it does.
Oh, I'm super excited also. And so, Jerry, you've got something Christmas coming out that I've missed.
Yeah, so I have an album coming out first, October 4th, and that one's I think it's got 9 tracks, 7 original and 2 covers. We did a cover of Freddie Fender, Next Teardrop Falls, and then we did a cover of She Will Be Loved by Maroon 5. That one's pretty cool. And then we're working on a Christmas tune. I'm gonna have one of my buddies collab with me on that one. Hopefully, I think he said yes, right, Carlos?
He said yes. I mean, I don't mind.
He said yes.
You know what? Let's put him. He's gonna see this, so let's put him on the table. Let him know who said yes, man.
Yeah, my buddy Gabe Garcia. I played a show with him last Thursday, and I don't think he was drinking, so I think it's a valid.
It's legit. It's legit.
But literally right there, we were just kind of talking and I said, hey, well, tell him to get on the track. And then Gabe was like, send me the track. And we sent him the track and he said yes. So we're calling him out here on Texas Toast.
Can't say no now.
Oh boy. Okay. And so I want to skip over also, with and how this is all coming together, because at this year's Texas Country Music Awards, of course, they have the category now for the Texas Artist and Band of the Year. And so, Carlos, I think that's representative of the trend that you're working on and what we're seeing and what Sunny's been working on, and Rico and all of y'all together.
There's something really cool that I'm excited about as far as like what we've done as a company for the last 10 years on the all Spanish music side, just building some kind of organization within the team to help releases come out. A lot of the bands in that division are based in North Texas and West Texas, and doing that over here and just bringing everybody together and just putting out this incredible music. I was there this past year at the awards and just seeing that synergy of everybody coming together. You got Sonny doing that track with Bree on stage.
And
then, at the bar, Randy actually goes up to say hi to Vinny and some of the guys and, Randy Rogers. And that was really cool. I mean, I've known Randy for a little while through other work that we've done together through the chapter, through the Grammys. And for him to come up and say hi to the guys and just say, man, love what y'all are doing, keep on doing it, keep on going. Seeing that kind of chemistry, from the community and this now, I tell people, honestly, I said, this probably couldn't have happened 10 years ago for whatever reason, right? Maybe Spanglish or whatever reason. But now everything's just incredibly up in the air in the good way. Where if I tell the guys, hey man, put a tuba on the track. Okay, let's see if it sounds good. Or you know what? Let's put this line in Spanish and let's see what it does. Okay, let's try it. And that's it's a whole new chapter. There's a whole new chapter opening up. And I love the fact that we're able to be that kind of bridge into this new world.
Yes, that's exciting. I like the words. There's 2 words you use, and I think it really nails it: the synergy, the chemistry. And you're right. I think still even 10 years ago, because I've been in when the Texas country music first started getting played on the radio, I worked in radio and I was always pushing for that, keeping up and trying to, back then you had to scrounge around to try to find the music to get it programmed. But I still think even 10 years ago, I said, I think we were still trying to find our feet and trying to find, trying,
Mhm.
and so much has come along. Like you've got the T3R awards and you have Texas Country Music Association lending support for the industry. And I like how everybody works together, whether it's the booking agents, the radio promoters, the artists, the management. It's like we just have this synergy. And I'm so glad that now this is coming together. It's exciting.
Just to kind of add to that, like, seeing this new generation of talent,
Mhm.
I'm 46, so I've been here a while,
Oh, you're
right?
young. You're young.
But seeing the guys,
Way past that.
but seeing the guys and what they're doing, like, Vinny talked about his dad. His dad's a drummer. Funny thing is,
I
Vinny's dad is Jerry's drummer. So
Yeah.
I can say,
I love
yeah.
it.
So things like that, but he's the next generation, right? And then I love seeing at last year's TCMAs, uh, for the first time ever I heard Peyton Howard, and
Mhm.
then I got to meet Billy Joe Jones at another thing, and incredible talented people. Bree Bagwell I've known for a while, incredible talent. And then
Yes.
who's the other that I just saw that I was, oh, gentleman from North Texas out there who close to Jack, Win Williams, and et cetera, et cetera. All this
Oh
new
my
talent.
gosh. You
Yeah.
got, how is he doing? I
I've been
love
hearing some
Win.
stuff. I love his
I've
stuff,
been
and
hearing some stuff. I've been hearing some stuff.
I love to see all this new talent, and it was cool to see at T3R just everybody chatting with each other and saying hello, patting the back, and just chatting. Sometimes we don't see that at other events, at other, in other industry sectors of the industry. And
Oh yeah.
honestly, it should be. I tell people, I said, especially when I have to travel to like maybe another, LA or something for industry things, whatever. The vibe in Texas and with the music
Hmm.
community is totally different.
Yes, it
Totally
is.
different.
Yes, it is. And you can just be yourself. That's the thing that I love. And it's like, kind of, even though I worked in radio, I was kind of more on the outside. I've really got to dig in with the podcast since the Texas Toast was, since we found that. And getting out to the awards. And I missed TCMAs last year, but I'll be back this year. But you go to the award shows and it's like, it's just amazing how you could be, get back from the awards, take your makeup off, put your pajamas on, run down to pick up a Uber Eats, and you're just running into people, and it's just like they've been your neighbors forever, like you see them forever. It's just that hugs and high fives and how you doing. It's just us. We're just like family.
Yeah, and we're excited to be a part. We're gonna be, part, working there and being present there at TCMAs this year and T3R again. And we want to, I haven't told the guys, but we want to do some showcases. The company's headquarters are in Dallas, right? So we have a
Mhm.
base there of team and crew. We have Azteca Ranch, music. The offices in San Antonio. So we want to do a couple of things where we can and team up with the right people that want to, do that as well. So we're excited to just, bring what the guys are doing to in front of audiences, outside of their normal, touring circuit.
Yes. Well, this has been a great visit, and I'm excited for all three of you. And we'll be checking out and keeping up, shame on me, with the radio releases
No,
and hopefully have you on individually eventually, Vinny, Jack,
cool.
and Jerry. Yes.
Yeah,
Let us
awesome.
know when that fish fry is.
Yeah.
Boat trip.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just let
Well,
me know. Let me know.
well, Helen, thank you so much for the time. I don't know, maybe each guy want to just say thank you very much real quick or something, but thank you on behalf
Yes.
of,
Thank you, Ellen.
us.
We really
Yes, thank
appreciate
you
it.
so
Oh,
much.
y'all. I can't wait to meet y'all in
Yeah,
person and
Helen.
hug your necks. Yeah. Can't wait to hug your necks and meet you in person.
Appreciate it.
Even though ever so shortly, it's been a pleasure to be on your show and chat with you and get to know a little bit more about what each of my other buddies have going on. Sometimes it gets so busy when we get together, we talk bullshit and and
That's true.
it's good to find out what they have going on. I've
Yeah,
heard
that
I've
is
heard
true.
Vinny's track,
Yeah.
the Gator Boot one, and it's super fun. I love it. I
Thank
love
you.
Jerry recently released a song, Father Forgive Me. I don't know if that's the name of the song, but that's the chorus, and I
Hey,
love that song.
Clean, clean.
Clean. Yes, I love that song.
thank you, man.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Carlos,
I
show me
love
your
everything they have coming out. Every time I hear it, I'm like, man, that's so cool. That's so nice.
And I'll just add real quick, Helen, you're going to be
Sure, go ahead.
everybody's going to be in for a treat for these Christmas songs, really. It's going to be a
Good.
lot. They're originals, number one. They're all
That's
original
exciting.
tracks. Yeah, and they have just this great holiday, season feel and color.
Yeah. Yeah. Holidays are right up on us. And I know in the
Mhm.
music business, you have to start probably, working months ahead on that.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Is there anything, Carlos, I haven't covered that you want to make sure that you discuss while we're together?
No, I mean, honestly, thank you so much for the time just to give the guys some space here to talk about themselves and their music. Thank you. We appreciate you so much. All the guys are, on social media and, everybody's they're on the digital platform. So, we invite the audiences to go, check them out, follow them, follow Azteca Ranch Music and, be on the lookout for tons of music from all the guys.
It sounds like it. It sounds like it. Well, it has been an honor and a privilege to have y'all on. Uh, I'm sure we'll probably be doing this probably after first quarter next year. We'll catch up, see what's going on,
Heck yeah.
and keep up with the radio stuff. And I hate to tell y'all bye because y'all, it's just been so much fun. But all good things must come to an end. But this is just the beginning for what we have coming in Texas country. And I'm so excited and that I could be a part of it.
Well, thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Good
And
luck.
again,
Helen,
yeah,
thanks to
you're
all
welcome.
the
Thank you
listeners out
guys.
there.